What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Daniel Jacobs says he wants more than what they have offered him for a Canelo Alvarez bout. Last week, reports came out that Oscar De La Hoya had offered Daniel Jacobs a 20% split to Canelo Alvarez 80%. And we all know that Oscar De La Hoya has went on record saying that he would not give anybody 50-50 when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. So that is no shocker. But the shocker is that you give Daniel Jacobs, one of the best middleweights in the world, former WBA secondary champion, only 20%. And I'm not saying that Jacobs is worth 40%, 45%, 50%, but he's worth way more than 30%. That's just being real. You know, way more than 20%. I mean, excuse me. 35% is great. You know what I'm saying? But to give him 20%, come on, man, that's a slap in the face. You acting like this man is Vanis Martirosyan or Sergey Derevchenko, a guy that has the skills, but he's unproven in terms of the elite competition at the pro level. Daniel Jacobs should be respected. He's been in the ring with Sergio Moore twice, Peter Quillen, Gennady Golovkin, and I felt he beat Gennady Golovkin in their fight. You see what he did against Peter Quillen. You know what I'm saying? He been in there with Ishe Smith, Dimitri Pirog, just to name a few. He's a world-class fighter, one of the best middleweights, one of the best fighters in boxing. He can punch, he can box, he can do all of that. Then he has the story of overcoming cancer when it was thought that he would never walk again, let alone box again. And to be where he's at now, you have to commend him. But I think that this is just the typical A-side being the A-side. We know Floyd Mayweather did it, Manny Pacquiao did it, so forth and so on. You know, they feel as if it's a pleasure, a privilege to share the ring with them. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to try to get you for everything. And I'm not knocking Canelo at all because he's just doing what was done to him when he fought Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto. You know what I'm saying? It happens. When you got power, clout, you going to flex it a little bit just to let motherfuckers know, yeah, I can do that. This is how it's going to be. It's going to be on my terms. And if it's not on my terms, then you can get the hell on gone. Simple as that. But I think you also got to be fair, and especially when you're dealing with a guy who's a former champion, who's one of your most credible potential opponents in years. You have to keep everything in perspective. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight that the boxing fans, myself included, would love to see. I don't know if we will see it because Triple G and Canelo are in negotiations with a firm deadline tomorrow afternoon for Triple G to accept the latest offer. But if, that falls through, then I'm expecting that Danny Jacobs will get more than 20%. That's just being real, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll get 30%, maybe 35%. Eddie Hearn did say that it was a good offer, but he knows Danny's worth. He knows their worth, and that worth is more than 20%. But when these fights of this magnitude, it takes a while to negotiate. To finally meet in the middle. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're going to give to get something on both ends. And if a fight with Golovkin can't be finalized, then Jacobs would be his next option. But if Jacobs doesn't get the fight, he got other options as well in the IBF and in the WBA. So I'm with Jacobs on him wanting to get offered and get paid more than what they're offering initially. But that's why it's called negotiations. You get an offer and then you make a counter offer. And they make a counter offer, you make another counter offer until you can get to some common ground where everybody involved is comfortable with the number that has been presented, and everything else that's been on the table, that's been put on the table as well. But I will post a link to the article in the description below from boxingscene.com. If you like this video, go ahead and smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I upload content or go live. Be sure to head over to Instagram and follow me there at Colossal_sports TV. Share these videos all over the social media platforms that you use: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, whatever you use. Make sure you go ahead and share it, spread the word, and as always, drop your comments in the comment section below, giving me your thoughts. Do you feel that Daniel Jacobs is worth more than 20%, or do you think this is a fair number that Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya has offered him? Shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.